Mic check, 1, 2. Doing mic checks and all that good stuff, right? I think I'm live. Let me see. See how that come out. The intro music, right? This is Volothan Modules Tautology. Alexa, what time is it?
7:08 p.m.
7:08 p.m. What's today's date? Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is July 29th, 2026.
July 29th, 2026, right? I ain't supposed to be going live, but I'm going live. You know, Volo's on some next level stuff right there, right? Like 4 weeks ago, right? Volo had a detached retina, so they had to repair my eye. Like I had to pay $6 million for them to repair my eye, my left eye. Like Left Eye Lopez, rest in peace, right? The hip hop goat, you know, Lisa Lopez, left eye, right? So I had to replace. They had to fix my left eye. So I've been taking steroids and getting my eye back in order. Still not dead, but Volo's been very nearsighted his whole life. So it's kind of turning out that that's a blessing, right? So I can't. Everything is still blurry. My lenses I need to work on. I can zoom in and out. So I was able to re-enter on. This is coming to you from StreamYards. I got to get my speakers to get studies together because next I'm gonna work on my drum machine, right? And I can go live again, y'all. But what am I rapping about? Y'all wasting my time, right? I got inspired to be like, let me just jump online because I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers. That's hilarious to me. Like, I'm sitting here watching DeAndre from Detroit. He's been at 10,000 for, his whole, I've been on. I think I've been on YouTube longer than everybody else, right? So it was just like most of my 500. I think I'm around 500 videos. I got to check to see how many videos I made. But I was trying to really push to get 1,000 videos. That ain't gonna work, right? Because I'd rather give y'all quality than quantity. Like that's always been my MO. And you know what I mean? I ain't just coming on here to be like, to mumble ignorance, like, and I'm coming at a neck right now. And that's Jasmine Crockett, right? I'm done with her, man. You tried to become a senator, it didn't work out. All right, cool. Now it's like STFU, right? Right? No, you have to go back into the courtroom and help the people instead of grandstanding, being anti-foundational Black American, right? That's the complete sellout of your people, and trying to be this, feminist movement, trying to speak like Isabella Bonfrey, aka Sojourner Truth, and standing tall like a Black woman fighting white men. But you're a hypocrite because you are. You know what I'm saying? You're a young millennial. You get your mind right first before you speak again. Okay, is where I'm at with her. Born in 1981. Like, we know you 46 or whatever. You know what I mean? But you, at this point, you're being disrespectful to lordship, and I'm done with it, right? I'm really done with that, that disrespect, and you're disrespecting parenthood. That's the fatherhood of God and motherhood of humanity. When we allow these young ladies to be disrespectful to Black lordship, and that's what she represents right now. So I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, right? Um, you know. be mad at me, no, but you can't call me nothing ignorant like a conservative or a liberal or you know what I mean. When y'all still puppies in the mind when it comes to set theory, logical, abstract algebra, abstract algebraic expressions when analyzing the awareness of a higher infinite power that's here to help heal our people. And that's the real true hip hop that I speak of. I'm just, you know, sitting back and watching everybody go through mental, physical, and spiritual health issues. Um, Especially, well, with the psychology, philosophy, um, and it is the metaphysics. Like, I much love to the teacher for the gift that you gave me and being able to use the third eye to see the epistemology. You know what I'm saying? So I'm back. Um, I'm just shooting some thoughts, spitting the darts at y'all real quick. Um, like I said, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Um, but it is reading a good book. Matthew 5, 6, and 7 is where I was at last, and my left eye is recovering. I still got another. I might have another surgery or two, and getting it back to where I need it to be in order to really get back to my art, how I want to do my art, and then I can start trying to hopefully, God willing, my right eye. Because that's the one that still has the big, humongous log in it. That I have to do multiple surgeries on that side, and we don't know the how well the retina is in my right eye. So um, I kind of repeat the process and get back to where I want it to be when it comes to sharing the community consciousness and culture that I came to love. So, because that's what it's about. It's we no longer going to live in fear. It's time to replace that fear with faith and get back to the truth, love, and courage. That's going to help everybody achieve freedom, justice, and equality. You know what I'm saying? Using the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brethren of the Islamic faith. But right now, y'all bugging. I mean, the boy, Muhammad's are bugging. The Mandani is bugging. You know what I'm saying? As they trying to use socialism and Muslim law using a different language to change the language, the laws of our land. Like that, nah, y'all can't do that either. Yeah, that shit is getting a little ridiculous, yo. Um, let's get back to the purity of what real hip hop is. So I just jumped on, I guess, to give y'all a quick, what did they call these things? Like I'm back. You know what I mean? I might go live again in an hour. I don't know. Got a lot of thoughts on my mind. I titled this one Star Wars, but I'm not. I'm not in the mood to talk about Star Wars right now. A Phantom Menace I found out came out in 1999. That's when my niece was born. And shout out to Nay. And she put me down with Mick Jenkins. So I've been really digging this latest Jenkins album. It's so dope. In fact, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna throw on the Bose earbuds, listen to some Mick Jenkins. I might make some coffee and chill out, get inspired to make another video. Um, but because I've been paying for this StreamYards, but I haven't been using it, and it took me a good minute to figure out how to set it up so that I can go live and live stream, and I'll just keep dropping some live streams for y'all, and hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And especially on YouTube because I'm trying to get those subscriptions up. I'm also streaming this one to Twitch, and I'm going to just start joining the other ones, the Rumbles and everything. But like I said, I need my left eye to get a little better. I'm weaned off of the steroids. Um, I can, use other devices to help me set up the pages and drop some thoughts for y'all. Get back to doing what I was doing. Hopefully, I can, get a subscriber or two because, reactivating it, the more videos that I drop, and, it's supposed to be help to, reciprocate the number of, subscribers, like I'm not here, like the word that I've been doing now is, well, I've been doing my humility tip, but and there's such a thing there's such a thing as true humility, right? The true humility is not false pride, is what I'm going right now, right? What y'all talking about is being humble, like that's it's ignorant, yo. All right, like y'all, like the dude that and that's the one that I got on Jasmine Crockett about, because like one of her security guards got mowed down by the police, and she don't mention it, of course, because then it becomes the hypocrisy of Black Lives Matter case, right? Like where the cops shot up one of her security guards. Like now you should be on here talking about how wicked the pigs are for shooting up your bodyguard or whatever, right? But nah, that's not the narrative, because then it contradicts your what they send you out to do when it comes to foundational Black American awareness. Like, what I mean, we know who we are, and that's what I'm doing on the next sentence, on the next census, come 2030. On 2020, I was clicking the Black, I clicked the African American, I clicked the Native, I clicked the Native American, right? Everything non-white, right? To let you know that, yeah, I might be, one drop white in me, but I ain't, I'm not white. You know what I'm saying? I'm non-white, right? That doesn't mean that I'm anti-white, and we're going to get back to the key, uh, base key root words of life, adding on the prefixes and suffixes, not getting confused with the pronouns because we don't want to recognize I am. I is understood in all pronouns, yo. So, love God, respect the Lord, seek wisdom. Saturday is going to be the Sabbath day, so I'm going to rest on Saturday. You know what I mean? I might do a couple videos as a relaxation matter, Shout out to all my friends on Facebook. I still can't see like I want to really check the comments and everything. Um, like I'm saving up for a good iPad, and then that way, like I need a bigger device. Like my iPhone 14 ain't working no more. I'm not going to trade it in for the newer. No, I'm good with this phone until right, God's will, right. But I'm gonna go back to my iPad, and we'll see about the Mac Mini and all that other etc. stuff. But one thing at a time, as we get back to rebuilding the life. Let's get back to rebuilding the life. So thank you everyone for what I mean, that's on Facebook that helped me to build my page up to what it is today, right? Volo has to move forward now. It's probably gonna be way less family pictures, because they done desegregated the foundation of Black American family for some fake ass money, right? So we ain't into that, and fake pride, false pride, and all that other nonsense that, AKA the left, right? The Democrat Party, you know, ain't like we don't love the Republicans. Don't get it right, but we gonna tell the true history over here. It ain't about living in fear anymore. It's about living in faith, right? That's what I want y'all to start doing. So that's one God, our Father, all the time. Hip hop life, loved one. As God is love, hip hop is life. Time is precious. Money is nothing more than a fourth dimensional illusion. It really doesn't exist. We doing empathetic empowerment. The economics, macro or micro, is either infinitely small or infinitely big. Even the what's that, the Hubble telescope or whatever has a hard time seeing the beginning of time, yo. So I get back to you. And I'm gonna talk a little more Star Wars because I tricked Lexi the other day, saying, if Star Wars began in a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, what year was it when that movie started, when the New Hope started, and they had the nerve to tell me 30 BC. I'm like, Alexa, if it's a galaxy far, far away, why did you assume it was the Milky Way, right? Galaxy, that is, where we live. As our sun continues to traverse around the center of a black hole, right? Our Earth will continue to orbit around that sun, our sun, right? Let's continue to space travel, yo, time travel, yo, relative to what is real. Using the epistemology, that's the science, technology, and the engineering and mathematics in the illest form. What is this by Nas? Shout out to Nas. Escobar, right? One of the GOATs. I get back to my top 10 list and everything. I've been in the middle of 1984 and 1987. I get to explain that some more. And I'm going to keep keeping it real with y'all, all right? It's time to graduate. That means to elevate. So shout out to all my peoples out there, especially on Facebook. Diane Richardson. I seen Black Squad, Kenyatta Black, gave me a like the other day. I got to catch back up with, what's my man's name? Oh, geez. I'll get to be back to names and everything. I've been dealing with family a lot more so shout out to all my family. So this is Volathan Modulus Tautology. I'll rap to y'all later. One, God, that is practicing the harmony and happiness so that I can achieve some peace.